Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Rama
so many parikramas. Would you like to chant the Maharastaka now? Can we do that? Huh?
After the class, we do the Vedanta.
After the class, we do the.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Good. Very good. Yes. Today is Gopastami and so many great Vaishnavas disappearance. We're gonna a lot to talk about. Omagyana timirandasya Jnananjana salakaya Chaksharum militam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam yena bhutale Swayam rupa kadamahyam Dadati swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shirupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanacharya Yamunatira Vanacharya Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanacharya Yamunatira Vanacharya Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gora Premanandi, Hare Hare Bol. Very good. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So, I would like to read from the 10th canto about Gopastami. I forgot to bring my cell phone with me. I have all the information there. But you receive the messages I share, no? Every day. So can somebody lend me their phone that they share, receive the... Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, there it is. By the way, I have WhatsApp group in English. I share every day quotes from Prabhupada and from... Sorry, I don't know what's happening with my hands. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yes. All right. All right, so today is Gopastami. Krishna passed from the age of Kumara to Pauganda. Pauganda was finished 5 years, start 6 years. So that day, all the cowherd men come together, and along with Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, and they allow Krishna and his friend to take care, not only care of the calves, but also cows. Now they're a little more grown up. They are given more responsibility. So, Hare Krishna. Thank you. Okay. No. Yeah, just make it go away. No, well, she can do that without. She's expert.
I don't think this is his phone.
Okay. So, and today's Krishna's body got a little bigger, a little more, weight. So, and he's walking barefoot in the forest. So the mark of his lotus feet are more visible from today, since his body get a little more weight. So the mark on his foot, like the conch shell, the Sudarshan chakra, and all other symbols are very more visible in his body, and each symbol has a significance. One day I will give you lecture only about that, but today I'm gonna only one. The conch shell on Krishna lotus feet may have different meanings. One of the meaning is that all the material existence is like an ocean of material suffering can fit in the if we surrender at the lotus feet of Krishna, all the Bhava Sagar, Maya Sagar fit in that conch shell. We can cross very easy this material existence and go to our eternal home. This material world is not our real home. It's not a place for happiness. It's a place for becoming aware that this place is not our real home, and we have to look for happiness somewhere else. Real happiness, eternal happiness. Happiness there is, but not in this material life. In the spiritual life, yes. If we have good spiritual life, we can be happy. We can experience real happiness. And Krishna is very kind, very merciful. Sometimes He gives us a little drop of spiritual happiness so we can have hope. Yes, we can experience more of that. Become a little more greedy, eager to have more spiritual happiness. It is possible. But first we have to give up the false idea that if I get everything materially I want, I will be happy. That is wrong. I mean, today I just came from New York. I was there only one night before that. And I see many rich people with their dog. And they're all anxious about the dog. I mean, I just came to know a very rich man in India. He left a big inheritance for his dog. I mean, 10,000 crores something, 100,000 crores, 100,000 crores for the dog. What's gonna dog to do with the money? I mean, we have to understand this material world is for crazy people, not for normal people. The crazy people, they get all the money, they get all the control, the power, and they think they are very important. They are nothing. Krishna make like this, they die. They can't take anything with them. So we have to give up this illusion, because most people think if one become rich, famous, oh, that's the greatest achievement, Some Bollywood star, some great singer, very rich millionaire, that's a success. That's failure. You become attached to these things, you die, you have to be born again because you have attachment for these material things. So where is the success? Success for some little time is not real success. Real success forever. Forever happy, forever rich, forever beautiful, forever. And only Krishna can give us all these things. We only have to love Him and surrender to Him. He's more than willing. We are part of Him, we belong to Him, it's natural. Sometimes we may think surrender is hard, very hard. But it's not very hard, because this is natural. It's natural for the soul to surrender. Why? It's like children. The children, they will go out with their parents, They grab the hand of the parent. When the parent cross the street, they cross along. They don't, They know we are dependent. We depend on our parents. The child is hungry, tell mother, I'm hungry. They depend on her. Prabhupada, when he was a child, he was so dependent on his mother. He even asked her, can I go to the bathroom? And she tell him, who's holding you? Go. So it's natural feeling to feel dependent. It's a natural feeling. We grow up, we become independent. I don't depend. But we should always remember we always dependent on Krishna. He's controlling everything. There is nothing out of his control. Nothing happens unless he allows it to happen. Somebody may ask the question, why is allowing then so much suffering in the world, so much wars and violence and madness going on? Why is allowing all this? He's not creating this. We are creating this. He's allowing it because karma we are we are doing our karma, we are reaping what we are sowing. So he's not responsible. He's neutral. He remains neutral. But when somebody approach him to do some seva, some service, he reciprocate. Yeah, this person is friendly to me. He's coming to do some seva for me. So he's a friend. I want to be his friend also. But for those who are not interested in the spiritual life and serving God, he's neutral with them. He doesn't. He's maintaining all of them, although they want to forget God. He doesn't forget them. He's taking care of everyone. Nitya nityanam chetanas chetananam keko bahunam yobidadhati kamam. Although he's one and we are many, we are unlimited in number, The souls are unlimited in number. And he's one, Eko. And he's maintaining everyone, by his potencies, by his energies. And today, so many people are becoming atheists because they're confused. They don't have answer why there is so much suffering in the world. They think there must be no God, because if there is God, why He's allowing this so much suffering? That's one reason they give. But the answer to that, even a child who has a very good parent taking care of him, he still gets sick sometimes. So it's not surprising, So we are in a sick condition now because we have forgotten who we are. Somebody who forgot who is he, he's suffering amnesia. He doesn't know where to go, what to do, or who is he. So there is material disease and a spiritual disease. The disease of the soul is a spiritual. Forgetfulness of our divine origin, of our real interest in life. Real interest in our life. So today, okay, I need the password too. You did unlock it? Give me the unlock one. Lock, unlock. Okay, it's unlocked? For good? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, so when Krishna comes to Vrindavan and performing his pastime, beautiful sweet pastime in Vrindavan, he's teaching that why you are suffering in this world, come with me, be happy forever. Krishna wants us to be happy. He doesn't want us to make suffer. I recently gave Srimad Bhagavatam class in Vrindavan, and really they asked me, so why Krishna wants us to suffer? I said, no, He doesn't want us to suffer. We are creating our own suffering. Krishna wants us to be happy. But He knows we can't be happy in this material world. He knows. That's why he confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. This world is temporary, full of misery. That is the Krishna's final decision about this world. And then the question may arise, why then he creates such a world? Because we soul have a little independence. We wanted to enjoy separately from Krishna. So Krishna, being very kind, he created this world because some soul wanted to be here. That's simple. Why the government, when make a new city, they include also a prison in the new city? They want people to go to jail? No. Government doesn't want people to go to jail. But then why they build the prison? Because some people will misbehave. They have to be in prison. So in the same way, in God's creation, this is the prison part. It's also the kingdom of God. You know, sometime the king or president of a country may visit the inmates, the prisoners, just to encourage them, behave. Some prisoner may think, oh, the king is in the prison, must be one of us, is a prisoner also. So sometimes foolish people, they think, oh, God, Krishna came to this world, he must be one of us. Just more powerful. Just more powerful. But that's their ignorance. They don't know the truth about Krishna. The only way to know the truth about Krishna is to hear from bona fide sources. Shastra, Guru and Sadhu. That's the way. Okay, I'm going to read something about this. During Krishna's 6th year, after Gopastami day in Kartik, he was allowed to supervise the cows. Now accompanied by numerous cowherd boys and millions of cows, actually were not millions, because Nanda Maharaj has 900,000 cows, so almost a million. Okay. Lord Krishna began to wander to distant parts of Vrindavan. Each of Lord Krishna's cowherd boys had a bugle made of buffalo horn and a flute, and each child called his respective calves by calling their respective names. This is from Krishna book, chapter 4. Srila Jiva Goswami explained that in the afternoon, Sri Krishna dressed himself in new clothing and then went out to call the cows home. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives the following information about the transcendental cows of Vrindavan. For each of the 4 colors of cows, white, red, black, and yellow, there are 25 subdivisions, making a total of 100 colors. And such qualities as being colored like sandalwood pulp, tilaks, speckled or having a head shaped like a mridanga drum, create 8 further groups. To count these 108 groups of cows, distinguished by color and form, Krishna using a string of 108 jewel beads. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 10:35, 18. Krishna rests his arm on a friend's shoulder and happily counts the Surabhi cows on the abacus of his jewel necklace. Thus, when Krishna calls out, "Hey Davali," the name of a white cow, a whole group of white cows comes forward. And when Krishna calls Hamsi, Chandani, Ganga, Mukta, and so on, the 24 other groups of white cows come. The reddish cows are called Aruni, Kumkum, Saraswati, etc. The blackish one, Shyamala, Dumala, Yamuna, etc. And the yellowish one are Pita, Pingala, Haritaki, etc. Those in the groups with tilak mark on their forehead are called Chitra, Chitra Tilak, and Dirga Tilak, and Tiryak Tilak. And there are groups known as Mridanga Mukhi, Mridanga head, Simha Mukhi, lion head, and so on. This is also from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10:35-19. So each of the 108 different herds had herd leader, and when Krishna will call them with his flute, each herd will happily come running to meet Krishna. As they arrive, Krishna will touch the herd leader's note with his hand and count each herd on a string of 108 jewel beads. So Krishna doesn't have to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. He chants the name of the cows. We have to chant Hare Krishna. Some years ago, I was giving Bhagavatam class in Vrindavan, and one Russian lady asked me this question: why Krishna like us to chant his name? What is the reason he like us to chant his name? And I thought for a moment and answered, actually, when we chant the Mahamantra, Hare is Radharani. So when we say Hare, that is very pleasing to Krishna, because she is very dear to him, the dearest. And when we say Krishna, that is very pleasing to Radharani, because it's very dear to her. So by chanting Hare Krishna, we are pleasing both Radha and Krishna. And the lady told me, but I never heard such an explanation before. I said, me either. It just came to me. And later I found it in the Jiva Goswami book, the same explanation. So I thought, wow, but it's Paramatma, it's real. That's proof, inspiration comes from Paramatma, from Krishna. Krishna say, Purusham Narishu, any ability man comes from me. Inspiration, anything. He's the origin of everything. So we have always to rely on Krishna and try to sincerely chant his name with priti, with love. Once Prabhupada was walking with devotee, and he turned and said, what is this Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Ram, Ram? What is this? Chant with priti, with love. Attention, it's very important, with love and attention. Takes practice, that's all. Everyday practice. It is possible. The thing is that we accustomed to, when something is very repetitive, we get distracted. The mind easily gets distracted because you're repeating the same thing. But if we understand that Krishna's name and Krishna himself non-different, this Srila Rupa Goswami said, what nectar is there in these two syllables, Krishna? When I chant, I want to have thousands of names. When I hear, I want to have thousands of ears. And when the holy name reach my heart, he conquer all the senses. So, when we chant properly, it is a blissful experience. But if we chant like mechanically, I have to chant. No, I like to chant. I want to chant. Takes practice. We have to spare time for that only. Once the devotee asked Prabhupada, when we chant, what else we shall do? Prabhupada said, nothing. Just chant. It's not you have to chant and do something else. Like watching the news or read the books. No. I remember one devotee in Los Angeles said, I perfected the practice of chanting, reading at the same time. I said, no, you don't have double senses. Yeah, you don't have 4 ears, 2 for hearing and 2 for reading. No. Both are spiritual activities, but should not be done together. We can't put full attention to one thing or the other, so we have to focus. Because I've seen devotees, they chant japa, they put some bhajan also in the background, That is also not correct. Although it's spiritual, but the chanting should be only Mahamantra only, nothing else. I know one devotee who recorded his own voice, and I'm chanting 16 rounds today. the easy way, the easy way. That's the problem. We want everything easy. Krishna doesn't want us to make it easy. It's not difficult, but at the same time, he doesn't want it to make it cheap, Krishna wants us to make some effort. Because by doing some effort, we're showing Krishna we have interest in pleasing him. That's the point. Krishna wants to see our sincerity. How we prove our sincerity? By making some effort. A little tapasya, a little austerity. The body may feel uncomfortable, the mind may feel uncomfortable, but we accept that voluntarily. That's called tapasya, to make spiritual progress, to please Krishna, to make spiritual advancement. That is the purpose of life. Purpose of life, not sense gratification, it's self-realization. To understand the self as part of Krishna, as servant, eternal servant of Krishna. If any cows was missing among the 900,000 cows, milking cows belonging to his father, Krishna will immediately chase after it, calling her name. Because Krishna knew the name of each and every cow in all of the 808 different herds. Hearing their names, the cow will bellow in joy and come running. Rounding them, Krishna will then take them home. The boys will enjoy this exchange to their heart content. Srimati Radharani says to Lalita, to the Sarabi cows who have stayed far away, Krishna calls, O Pishangi, O Manikastini, O Prantasgmi, O Pingekshana, O Mridangamukhi, O Dumala, O Subali, O Hamsi. Not Hamsini. O Vamsi Priya. By this Krishna has stolen my heart. So Radharani is telling Lalita, Krishna stole my heart by calling with love the cows, because Krishna called them with love. And when they hear his calling with love, they immediately come. That's the whole thing about. Actually, the only thing really important is to develop love, isn't it? But we can't love anybody or anything unless we first learn how to love God, how to love Krishna. If we love Krishna, then we can love our family, our friends, not maybe our job, maybe not much. But if we do it as a service, that's another question they ask me in Vrindavan about devotees. What about devotees who have job, have family, they have to deal with so many people, problems every day, have nothing to do with spiritual life, so how to deal with that? It's a practical question, how to deal with this situation. You may have to deal with people not so nice. They don't treat you nicely, or they demand money a lot from you. Problem. But we should always remember for whom we are working. Who's the owner of the money we are getting from our job? Who's the proprietor? Who's the proprietor of our home or family? He's the proprietor. Krishna is the proprietor. So we are working to maintain Krishna's home, Krishna's family. We are not the proprietor or enjoyers. We are only the caretakers. Caretaker. We should take care of everything nicely. Knowing Krishna is the owner, is the proprietor. And we should engage the family members in Krishna Katha. Come together, read something about Krishna, chant about Krishna, worship Krishna. That's the whole point. It's not family to come together in the evening, put some Bollywood movie. No, we should. We can put some Ramayan, it's okay. There's nice serial, Srimad Ramayan, like that. It's okay. You can dovetail, you like to see something, see something devotional, But the mind likes to be distracted by other many things. That's the problem. We have bad habits. We have to overcome them. Change the subject. That's all you have to do. Change the subject. From Maya to Krishna. We think there is some pleasure in this, nonsense things. It's a waste of time. What you are going to gain from that? Nothing. Are you going to learn something? Yeah, you're learning that they are an illusion. You should not follow their path. We should follow the Bhakti mark, not the Maya mark. So Radharani is pleased when Krishna is calling the cows. It is very important to note in this connection how wealthy the inhabitants of Vrindavan were simply by raising cows. By their dress and ornament and by their behavior, it appears that although they were in a small village, they still were rich in natural possession. They possessed such an abundance of various kinds of milk products that were throwing butter lavishly on each other's body without restriction in celebration of Lord Krishna's birth ceremony. Their wealth was in milk, yogurt, clarified butter, and many other milk products, and by trading their agricultural products, they were rich in various kinds of jewelry and costly dresses. Not only did they possess these things, but they could give them away in charity, as did Nanda Maharaj. This is from Krishna book, chapter 5. So, material opulence is natural when we have a natural life. No? Like they were living in a village life. Balaram has a plow which represents agriculture, and Krishna has a stick taking care of the cows, Goraksha, protection, cow protection. No? So these two things are very important to human society. Agriculture and protecting the cows, taking care of the cows. I remember some time ago, I was traveling in the US with devotees in car, and we stopped in a gas station, and I saw one Indian man coming out of McDonald's with a bag in his hand. So I approached him, he said, Namaste. I said, are you Hindu? He said, yes. You have a burger in your bag? He would lower his head, yes. But you're Hindu, you are not supposed to eat the cow, no? Even if you are not vegetarian, at least don't eat the cow. They say, well, these are not real cows, these are melecha cows. The real cows are only in India. I told him, then we are not humans. Western are not human, only Indians are humans. I mean, it's amazing how they come with such excuses. It's crazy. But people make up things like that, you know, because no intelligence to discriminate properly. All right. So today, one pastime happened also. Maybe not the same year, maybe later, when Krishna was more grown up. He told his friend Subal, I'm missing Radharani very much. Please go and bring her here. I want to see her. Subal said, but that's very difficult. She's very guarded, you know, by Jatila, Kutila. And he said, well, you have to find a way. I'm missing her very much. Okay, so Subal went to the home, and he let one calf run to Radharani's home. So he ran after the calf, and Jatila, Sutila, they saw him. Oh, this is Krishna's friend. He said, no, I had a fight with Krishna. I have nothing to do with him. I don't like him anymore. Oh, such a nice boy. Come. Well, let us give you some sweets. So he took advantage that he was eating the sweet. They went to do something else. He told Rahani, Krishna's missing you. Please come. He wants to see you. But I can't go. How can I go? Oh, let's do something. Let's change dresses. Then you can go. I will stay in the room dressed like you. So they changed dresses, and Radharani took the calf and embracing the calf so they will not see the breast. and Jatila could say, oh, you're leaving Subal. He said, bye-bye. So when Subal arrived, Radharani arrived, Krishna said, Subal, you didn't bring Radharani. And then Subal took off he had what do you call? Turban. He took off the turban and Radharani. Because Subal has similar face like Radharani. So this today, That's why they showed the lotus feet of Radha today, because she dressed like a coward boy. So there's lotus feet only this day of the year is possible, not the rest of the year. So a special mercy today. It's called Subal-Vesh, this Leela of the Lord. And in Diwali, the day Lord Ramachandra returned, that same day, that was the day when Krishna stole the butter and Mother Yashoda bound him. That day that happened, and Diwali happened. So this pastime of Krishna, very, very famous pastime. I was a few days ago in Gokul, and they have the wooden mortar there. They said it's the original. We know it's a copy. It's made of wood. Wood can last 5,000 years, But it's okay. It's a representation. But that's the place when this Leela happened, So, you know why Mother Yashoda tied Krishna to this wooden mortar? When they grind spices, like that. Because he climbed that mortar to steal the butter after he broke the yogurt pot, Why Mother Yashoda stopped feeding Krishna to take care of the milk on the stove? Was the milk more important than feeding Krishna? No. But that milk was not any milk. Because from the 900,000 Nanda Maharaj cows, 10 are very special cows, which are fed with very aromatic, very special grass. That is very sweet grass, very aromatic. So with that milk, they do milk preparation for Krishna. So that's why she went to save the milk, because the milk was desperate to serve Krishna, was at the point of committing suicide by splitting her out. So Krishna went to save the milk. But Krishna was still hungry, so became angry. He broke the pot, yogurt pot, and went and used the mortar to climb to steal the butter. So when Yashoda came, saw the broken pot, this is Krishna's mischievous activity. So she was looking for him. It was easy for her to find him because all the floor was marked with his feet with yogurt and butter like that. But Krishna was sitting in earthen pots, broken pots. In India they use mostly clay pots to cook, previously at least. And after some use there, they throw them away. They don't pollute the atmosphere, nothing. It's more ecosystem friendly. So when Krishna was eating the butter, of course some monkeys arrived, they wanted also. I remember once what was some devotees in Kushum Sarovar, and we were having fruit breakfast, and suddenly we were surrounded by a lot of monkeys. And I told my friend, just get up and walk slowly out of here. And we did that. They jumped on the fruit, they ate all the fruit. So Krishna was feeding the monkeys the butter, because they in the Ram Leela, the monkeys helped him, build the bridge, fight Ravana. So Krishna was pleased with the monkey. Some years ago, I was in Amsterdam. There is an ISKCON temple there, and one devotee of Hanuman was living in the basement. Devotees rent him a place. He was devotee of Hanuman. And we have a conversation. He told me, the monkeys of Vrindavan are more fortunate than the gopis. Because Krishna has go to their home to steal the butter. But Krishna is giving the butter to the monkeys. So the monkeys are more fortunate than the gopis. That is his vision as a Hanuman Bhakta. I mean, in this world, if somebody is a thief, nobody likes. Everybody condemn. But when God is still, devotees get pleasure, get happiness. Why is that? I remember when I joined ISKCON, I gave books about Krishna to my friend, family member. And one day my younger sister, she asked me, I read the book, I like it, but I have one doubt. I said, ask me. She said, I don't understand why you worship a God who's a thief and a liar. I say, why you they say like that? She said, well, I read the book, Krishna steal yogurt, butter, and when he's caught, he denied, no, I'm not stealing. So not only thief, he's also liar. How can you worship a God like that? I told her, okay, to answer your doubt, I have to ask you to please, at least theoretically, accept Krishna as the Supreme Lord, Supreme God. She said, oh, theoretically, okay. Say, if he's the Supreme God, when he's saying I'm not stealing, he's saying the truth. Because how can you steal from yourself? He created the whole universe. All the makkah and all the yogurt belongs to him. He say, I'm not stealing, he's saying the truth. She said, oh, I never thought about that. Makes sense. Today, Krishna counts as common sense. Logic. It's logical. Spiritual logic. So, then she asked me why he does it then. Because he likes to have fun. God also likes to have fun. He enjoys also. He's the supreme enjoyer. He has nice friends. He go to the forest with them, to the calf. They play all day, take care of the calves. They play some jokes, some mock fighting, like that. And he also is fed and washed by Mother Yashoda, and his father Nanda Maharaj kiss his head and smell his head, and he danced with the gopis. He's having great fun. Every day his life is full of fun. And he wants us to have eternal fun with him. Actually, this life, material life, is not so much fun. We may think, okay, we may go to this, that, Disney, this, that, have a little fun. But it's not real fun. Because everything finish here. It's not gonna stay. Nothing stay here. The reality is everybody has to die one day. So that's why we need to chant Hare Krishna, to prepare for that. But the important thing is next life. Sometimes people, I want to know who I was in my past life. That's not so important, because past life is gone. You want to do it, it's okay, out of curiosity. You may find out. But more important is to prepare for the next life. That's the most important concern we should have, how to prepare to have an eternal life, blissful life. Even if you don't get it next life, if you make more advancement, then we will be closer to the goal. If you do 50, 60% in this life, next life you start from 50, 61 up. When you reach 100%, assurance. Prabhupada said, even if you do 80%, Lord Chaitanya will put the other 20%. Even 70%, he will give 40, 30%. So there is hope. There is hope. We shall try our best. We should avoid sinful activities. Meat eating, gambling, intoxication, illicit sex. This should be avoided. These are harmful. Spiritually and also materially. Harmful to health also. So we have to fix our mind on the goal and do our best. Do our best. So, when Mother Yashoda was chasing after Krishna, he was running, she was running after him. Not even at the speed of the mind, of the light, somebody can catch God. Only out of love he allowed himself to be catched. And he was trembling in fear and crying. Mother Yashoda immediately threw away the stick because I don't want him too afraid of me. And this stick represents ahankar. We have to give up our false ego in order to please Krishna, pacify The Lord is more anxious than us. If we make one step toward Krishna, He will make 10 steps toward us. He's more eager than us. So, and was Krishna really crying for real, or was he faking it? Was real, isn't it? Was not crocodile tears, was real tears. And he was rubbing his eyes, because his eyes represent the sun and the moon, isn't it? He said in the Bhagavad Gita, Rason apsukaunteya pravashmisha shishuryayo pranava sarva vedishu shabdeken purusham nirishu. So his eyes represent the sun. And he appeared in the dynasty of the moon, Ramchandra in this dynasty of the sun. So by rubbing his eyes, he's saying, both dynasties are compromised now because I'm crying. So Mother Yashoda, she was worried that Krishna, if he's too afraid of me, he may leave home. So better tied him up until he calmed down. Then I would release him. That's Prabhupada explained that she wanted him to calm down, not to be afraid. So that's why she tied him to, so he will not run out of home. And she told Krishna, I forgive you for breaking the pot of yogurt, but I don't forgive you for stealing the butter and give it to the monkeys. For that, I'm going to tie you up also. There are a few reasons why past times happen. And she was trying to tie him up, tying another rope. She was using small ropes because when they milk the cow, they tied up the back legs of the cow so they will not kick while milking. So that's why they were small ropes. So she was tying, and the ropes were shrinking every time. So she went to the gopis to ask for more ropes, and they came to see the fun. You can't even tie your own child. And Yashoda was determined to tie Krishna, and Krishna was determined not to be tied up. So there was a conflict between Mother Yashoda and Krishna. Generally, devotees don't want to have conflict with God. But Mother Yashoda has a conflict with God. But Krishna, finally, he saw her mother effort out of love. So out of love, he allowed to be conquered, to be tied up. So Krishna's pastime really wonderful. And you know what happened, no? When the two Arjuna tree fell, all the boys went to tell the elderly Gopas what happened. This boy making up stories that two demigods came out of the trees offering prayer to Krishna. This make up story. No, we are telling the truth, please come. So they went, they saw the trees, and Krishna was in the middle of both trees. Krishna was thinking, I just freed these sons of Kuvera, but I myself tied up. And this is the proof, the rope in my waist. I'm tied up by the love of Mother Yashoda. So Nanda Maharaj came, he became very angry. Who's that cruel person that tied up my Krishna? And Mother Yashoda was hiding behind the gopis. So he came and untied Krishna himself. These are very sweet pastimes. We can remember them every day. So, any comments, questions? Hare Krishna. There are other celebrations today. I'm just name them. Yes. Hare Krishna. Please give the...
Hare Krishna. So the reference for Jiva Goswami where he mentioned about the meaning of Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Could you please share that later on?
It's one of his books, but I don't remember which book. I think was one of the Sandarbhas. I read it long time ago, so I can't remember which verse exactly. And if I find it, I will let you know. Yes.
Maharaj, so in one of the offenses, of the 10 offenses, is like preaching to an unfaithful person about the glories of holy name.
Yes.
So till what extent it goes? Because if you see that every single person is almost unfaithful, so how can we say?
We encourage everyone to chant. We invite everyone chant. Be happy, come chant. No. But the glories of the holy name, we don't give it to newcomers immediately until they develop a little faith. I will give you an example of that. Once Prabhupada was visiting London, and after the class, one new person came to ask questions. So Prabhupada was preaching, explaining to him. And one disciple was next to Prabhupada. He also intervened in the conversation. And at certain point, he told the new man, "Oh, you just chant Hare Krishna, you will feel ecstasy, you will feel bliss." And the men look at him in disbelief. No? That by chanting some names, I will feel ecstasy. He didn't believe in that. So when the man left, Prabhupada told the devotee, "You just committed this 9 offense. To preach the glories of the holy name to the who have no faith." Everybody is welcome to chant. We invite everyone, but to say that by chanting you will feel ecstasy, they will not believe that. So don't tell them that. Tell them for purification. Chant for purification, for cleansing the heart. That's okay. Hare Krishna. Yes. Please.
When Krishna and all his associates appear in the Bhauma Vrindavan for material pastimes, like the material world,
Yes.
what happens in the spiritual world at that time? Is it empty or is it an expansion of everything?
No, spiritual world never empty. Same pastime are there, but become more important here.
Everything happens to
Simultaneously in both places. It's not vacant. And there are different sections there, you know. You know, the Damodar Leela happened in Goloka with Radharani first. That Krishna arrived late for a meeting with Radharani, and he apologized, but Radharani took a belt and she tied his hand for coming late. But Krishna explained that I came late because there was a ceremony at my home. My father Nanda Maharaj asked me to stay for the ceremony, so that's why I came late. Please forgive me. Okay. She said, I will untie you up now. Krishna said, and when we go back to Bhauma Vrindavan, Mother Yashoda will tie me up, so I will be known as Damodar. A very dear name to me, he said. Yes, please pass the mic.
Hare Krishna. Dandrat Pranam, please accept my humble obeisances. Very nice Pravchan Maharaj, especially you have come from Vrindavan now.
Thank you.
So, the story is about Yudhishthir Maharaj when he was leaving in Himalaya to heaven.
Yes.
A dog was accompanying him. And he was told, leave this dog, just you can enter. And Yudhishthir Maharaj refused. He said, this dog has been with me all the life. And if he is accompanying me, he has to come with me to Swarga. So, seeing that dedication, the dog became Dharmaraj.
Demigod, yes.
Dharmaraj.
Yes.
He said, I was testing your faith in me. So, example you gave about this rich man. Rich man has given money to hospital, animal hospital.
No, he's a very charitable person. Right. Undoubtedly, he's a good person, very in the mode of goodness. And I'm saying that what is the use of giving money to a dog? What he can do with the money? I mean, he's going to buy more food. He can't eat more food than what he allowed. 100,000 crores is a lot of money for a dog. I meant to say. I mean, there's things that people, I mean, even good people sometimes they do foolish things. That's the idea. I mean,
Question, Maharaj, about Krishna.
but about the story of Yamaraj, I mean, Yudhishthir Maharaj, he was being tested that if somebody is faithful to you, even the dog, you can't just abandon, you know. The dog was following him on the way to the Himalayas on the top, and the dog was keeping him company. He didn't ask the dog to come with him, the dog just came by his own. Same story there is in Chaitanya Lila. One dog, stray dog, was following the devotees to Jagannath Puri, you know. And Shivananda Sena was giving prasad to the dog. And when they have to go onto the boat to cross the river, the owner of the boat will not allow the dog in the boat. He have to pay more money so the dog can't come in the boat. So devotees are kind, merciful even to animals. Because they love Krishna, they love everyone. Isn't? But people nowadays, they love the dog, but they don't love God. They love the dog only. Love the dog and kill the cow. It's not a good idea.
Another follow-up, Maharaj. Dog is given the last food remnants, and cow is given the first grass.
Yes.
Now, question I have is related to Pauganda age. Krishna became 7 years old.
Six
And
years.
Balram was already 6 years old. Why Balram had to wait 1 year? Balram
Well, because he loved his friend, his brother so much, he waited for him.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Balaram was 1 year older than Krishna. So,
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
yes.
Dandot Pranamams. It's so nice seeing you, Maharaj. Back in Phoenix again. Can you hear me?
Yes, now.
Yeah. My question to you is, how can you influence? I have some friends from college. We actually do Bhagavad Gita in the mornings. It's
Good.
been 2 years. I've been practicing all chanting, but there are few people who chant only one round at this point. 2 rounds, 1 round. I mean, they're progressing. But how can we influence them? Because they go back and they not only listen to the teachings from here, but they do listen to a lot of Mayavadi teachings too. So they get confused. It's not that they are very popular, but they get confused. How can we influence them so that to
We should
chant
tell
more?
them, don't listen to the Mayavadis. Because people in India, they don't know what is Mayavadi, what is Vaishnava. They don't know. For them is speaking about spiritual matters. He's speaking Bhagavad Gita, we shall listen. But Sanatana Goswami said no. Even if he's speaking about Krishna, he doesn't believe in Krishna. He believes Krishna is Brahman. Everything is one. So don't listen to them. Because you will get confused.
Exactly.
It's like milk is pure, but if a serpent touch the milk, become poisonous, the milk. So the same way, the subject is pure, but when Mayavadis speak about it, becomes poison, because they confuse people, that everything is one. You are Krishna, I am Krishna, everything is... But this is a false interpretation. We should tell them, avoid this Mayavadi. Why? Because they are misleading you.
They got angry, Maharaj, when we tried to convince them. That's my thing. It happened this morning.
Yeah.
They really get convinced because they're attached to hearing from those persons for a long time.
Oh, okay. Then also hear from Vaishnava, so you can compare. I mean, okay, you can hear from anyone you want. We are just advising, we are not forcing anything. As humble advice we are giving. But compare, hear from the Vaishnavas, and you decide for yourself. It is a free world. We are not forcing anyone, but we are just try to give you good advice because we care about you, you know. That's the best way, you know, to do it.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
So, in the Damodarila pastime, you were saying that milk is coming out of the bowl and committing suicide. What is the significance, Maharaj?
It's a metaphorical idea that the milk was desperate to serve Krishna and was going to split around, if it boiled, this milk, overflow. So that's like a metaphor that the milk was going to commit suicide because it was eager to serve Krishna. It's a metaphor.
Is it like a personified in the spiritual planet?
Huh?
Like a personified, like a person?
No. It's a metaphor. Try to understand. It's a poetic license. I mean to say, everything in spiritual world is conscience, have conscience. You can tell stone, please move, I want to pass. Stone will move.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yes.
Please accept my humble obeisances, Hare Krishna Prabhupada.
Yeah.
So the Jiva Goswami reference is there in the Hari Namamrita Vyakaran. Hari
Yes.
Namamrita Vyakaran.
Yes.
Thank you for mentioning
Thank you for.
Thank you Maharaj for mentioning that.
You heard what he said in the book? The reference of the explanation I just gave about pleasing Radha and Krishna. Very good, very good. All right, thank you everyone for coming and Hare Krishna. Should we chant now the Madharastaka? Okay.
Bhakti Sundar Goswami Maharaj ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanandi Haribo. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. I make some announcement, Mataji, please. Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You brought some books.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
for visiting us and giving us. Grateful to you. And I'd also like to thank our hosts today, Vamsi, Gopal Prabhu and Rajni Mataji for opening their house to us. And thank all the guests who have come also, because without you all, as I always say, we cannot have an event or a program. So thank you all. Very important pastime, Gopastami, and ISKCON Phoenix usually participates in that. This is Srimati Radharani as Subal, and we always try and show her lotus feet, although sometimes in our higher authorities tell us not to do so.
I know.
So when I tell the devotees, this is what's written to me, I have these instructions not to do it, they said, Mataji, don't worry, all temples are doing it. So
Yeah, all temples are doing, although there is prohibition.
So I'm very thankful to our devotees for, not listening to me in this particular instance. But tomorrow we have another program in the morning at Gopal Prabhu's home. And then the evening programs are going to be at the temple.
Of course.
Starting with Arati at 5 o'clock. And then on Monday we have Srimad Bhagavatam class by Maharaj in the evening, Monday and Tuesday.
On Zoom?
On Zoom, yes, from 7 to 8. And then on Wednesday there's nothing, a free day. And on Thursday evening there's the home program at Trivikrama Prabhu's home.
Whose home?
Trivikrama Prabhu.
Oh, okay.
Trivikrama Prabhu and
Jai.
Lilavati Mataji. The quiet one. The quiet couple.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So
So please join us. Thank you so much. And we have Tulsi Viva at the temple. If you'd like to join us, it's on the 15th of November. It's the last day of Kartik. So please join us from 5 o'clock onwards. It's a Friday evening. So plan to join us for Tulsi Viva, Tulsi Shaligram Viva at the temple, beginning at 5 o'clock. And there'll be sumptuous prasadam after that. Krishna.
Hare Krishna. For those who don't have my books, when times get tough, in English. He brought by mistake the Spanish one, but I knew that sometimes they make mistakes, so I brought the English one. Most of you must have it already, but those who don't have it, they want to have it, please do after the program. Have a poetry and short stories and, questions, answers, like that. So, if you have your cell phone, you can follow the Damodarastaka prayer. They have copies also, printed copies. Okay. You have to put the lights, otherwise how they will read the... Namamishvaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Beyalukala Dhavamanam Param Rishtamatyanta Drutya Gopya Rudanta Murnetra Yugmam Rijantam Karamboja Yugmena Satankanetram Mushwasakam Patrirekam Kakanta Stita Graivadam Odaram Bhaktivadam Iti drikswali labhir ananda kunde Swagoshamni majanta makyapayantam Tadiyeshitagyeshu bhaktarjitatvam Puna prematastam shata vritivande
Adiyeshitageshu bhaktejitatva Puna prematastam shata vritivande
Varam deva moksham na mokshavadim va Nachanya vrine hambarisharapiha
Param deva moksham na mokshavadim va Nachanya vrine hambarishadapiha
Idam teva purnata gopala balam Sada memanasya virastam kimanyai
Idam teva purnatha gopala bala Sada me manasya virashtam kimane
Idam te mukam boja matyanta nilair Ditam kuntalai snigdha raktascha gopya
Idam te mukham bhoja matyanta nile Redam kuntalai snigdha raktasya gopya Moshombitam bimba raktadaram
manasya virastam alam lakshalavaya.
Shubhitam bimbaratadharame manasya virashtam alam laksharave.
Namo deva damodarananta Vishnu prasida prabhu dukkha jalabdi magnam.
Namo deva damodarananta Vishnu prasida prabhu dukkha jalabdi magnam.
Kripa drishti vrishtyate dinam vatanu grihane shamam magyam yadyakshidrishya.
Kripa drishti vishyati dinam batanu grihane shamam magyamedyakshidrashya.
Kuberatmajo bada mutyai vayadvat Vayamuchito bhakti vajokrito ja.
Kuberatmajo bada mutyai vayadvat Vayamuchito bhakti vajokrito ja.
Tata prema bhaktim swakam me prayacha namokshe graho mesti damodareha.
Tatha prema bhaktim swakam me prayacha namokshe graho mesti damodareha.
Namaste stu damne spuradipti damne Tvadiyodharayata vishvasya damne.
Namaste stu damne spuradipti damne Tvadiyodharayata vishvasya damne.
Namo radhikayai tvadiya priyayai Namo nantalilaya devaya tubhyam.
Namo radhikaya tvadiya priyaye Namo nantalilaya devaya tubhyam.
Namo radhikayai tvadiya priyayai Namo nantalilaya devaya tubhyam.
Namo radhikaya tvadiya priyaye Namo nantalilaya devaya tubhyam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nittai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Gaura Premanandi, Hari Bol.